Ever looked at a flight attendant during turbulence and thought, they seem so calm, are they even scared? The truth is, behind every calm smile is someone trained to stay composed while hiding real fear. From sudden decompression to mid-air medical emergencies and violent passengers, flight attendants face intense pressure daily. One survey even found that over 70% have experienced moments of deep fear while working in the air. In this video, we uncover the hidden anxieties they rarely talk about, the kind that keep them awake long after the flight is over. Being a flight attendant means living in a world that looks glamorous on the outside, but behind the curtain, it's a constant high-wire act of emotional control and physical endurance. From the moment they step onto the plane, the pressure begins. Passengers expect perfection. They want smiling service, quick answers, calm reassurance, and everything just short of a miracle. All at 35,000 feet. Even when things go wrong, when flights are delayed, seats are double booked, or turbulence hits hard, the flight attendant must remain composed. There's no room to snap back, no space to fall apart. Just a practiced smile and steady voice, even when someone's yelling in their face or refusing to sit down during final descent. But the pressure doesn't stop with difficult passengers. Attendants are also responsible for managing unexpected in-flight events that can escalate from inconvenient to life-threatening in seconds. Imagine trying to quietly restrain an unruly passenger while keeping the rest of the cabin calm, or administering CPR in a narrow aisle while the plane jolts in turbulence. Every flight could bring something new, a sudden allergic reaction, a child having a seizure, a couple fighting violently midair, or a technical emergency that forces an unexpected landing. They must juggle it all while staying composed, alert, and professional. Because to the passengers, they are the calm in the chaos. And when the flight finally ends, the challenges don't. There's the exhaustion of long-haul trips, overnight shifts that blur day and night, and the loneliness of being constantly on the move. Jet lag isn't just a nuisance, it becomes a way of life, wearing down both body and mind. Sleep happens in hotels, rest is stolen between connections, and the body is often pushed to its limits. Infections spread quickly in the closed air of the cabin. Some face repeated exposure to radiation from high-altitude flying. Others silently endure chronic fatigue, back pain from dragging carts, or anxiety that lingers after an emergency call mid-flight. They smile through it all, helping each passenger feel comfortable and safe, all while carrying the invisible weight of their own stress and fears. For most passengers, turbulence is an inconvenience, maybe a moment of nervous laughter or a tightened seatbelt. But for flight attendants, it can be something far more serious. When the cabin suddenly jolts, trays fly, carts tip, and passengers scream, there's no time to panic. The unsettling drop in altitude isn't just disorienting, it's dangerous. A hard bump can throw a fully grown adult into the ceiling. Attendants often stand unsecured, walking the aisles when turbulence strikes, risking injury just to get everyone strapped in. And the worst part? They never know how long it will last, or how bad it's going to get. Every second feels stretched as they force themselves to stay calm, hide their fear, and focus on safety. But turbulence is just the beginning. Medical emergencies mid-air are another deep-rooted fear. When someone collapses at 35,000 feet, there's no ambulance, no doctor around the corner. Flight attendants become first responders. Whether it's chest pain, a seizure, or an unresponsive child, they must take charge, assessing symptoms, administering CPR, using the defibrillator, and coordinating with the pilots to determine if an emergency landing is necessary. Every second counts, and every decision could mean the difference between life and death. And then there's the unpredictable human element, unruly passengers. One moment, someone's quietly sipping soda. The next, they're shouting, pushing, or even throwing punches. Alcohol, stress, and fear bring out the worst in some people. Attendants must de-escalate with words, not force, even when they're threatened or physically assaulted. They're trained to manage chaos, to protect other passengers, to follow protocol. But every situation is different, and in a confined space with no backup, anything can spiral fast. These are the hidden fears that live in the back of every flight attendant's mind. The things they train for, but hope never happen. The quiet weight they carry behind each calm command and steady smile. Behind the polished uniforms and cheerful greetings, flight attendants carry a heavy, often invisible burden. The toll their demanding job takes on mental health, the constant pressure to perform flawlessly, handle emergencies, and soothe anxious passengers, creates a steady undercurrent of stress and anxiety that can weigh heavily over time. Without proper outlets or support, that stress can build, leading to burnout, emotional exhaustion, and even depression. Flight attendants play an essential, often underappreciated role in every flight we take. Their dedication goes far beyond serving meals or demonstrating safety procedures. They are the frontline guardians of passenger safety and comfort, navigating stressful and sometimes dangerous situations with unwavering professionalism. Time and again, they put the needs of others before their own, sacrificing sleep, comfort, and peace of mind to ensure everyone on board feels secure and cared for. It's important for all of us to recognize and honor the hard work they do, to show appreciation through respect, kindness, and understanding during every interaction. Small gestures of gratitude can go a long way in supporting these everyday heroes. Looking ahead, the aviation industry must do more to support flight attendants' mental health and well-being, fostering a culture that values respect, empathy, and care for those who care for us at 35,000 feet. By celebrating their dedication and advocating for better support systems, we can help ensure that the skies remain safe and welcoming for everyone, passengers and crew alike. Flying isn't just about the destination, it's about the people who make that journey possible. Flight attendants face fears and pressures that most passengers will never see, balancing safety, comfort, and their own well-being high above the clouds. The next time you board a plane, remember the strength and dedication behind those calm smiles. If you found this glimpse into their world eye-opening, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more incredible stories from the skies. Share your thoughts or any experiences you've had with flight attendants in the comments. Let's celebrate these everyday heroes together.